welcome back to another episode of the Worst Possible Commander Show. It's me, it's CGB, and I'm here with my friends. This is Ryan.
What's up?
And that is Ben.
Hello.
And this is Shay. And we are playing today with upgraded Precons from Tarkir Dragonstorm.
Let's go.
We've added some of our favorite cards to make the decks more powerful. I did it. I upgraded all of them. Anything that goes wrong is completely on me, CGB. And but you guys seem excited to play with the Dragonstorm cards.
Yeah.
See if they do more damage or if I made them worse, whatever might be the case.
Could happen.
Yeah, it's possible. It could happen. Today's video is brought to you by CoolStuffInc.com. Use the promo code WORST at checkout to get a discount. Get your pre-orders in, or by the time this comes out, heck, maybe they're already there. Get your Tarkir Dragonstorm singles, if those are available. But don't pre-order the Dragonstorm singles, because that's what I do every time. And I hate it when there's supplies of some of them gone. I absolutely love going like the day before release, picking out all the cards I know I want and pre-ordering them, and then having them ship when they release. Feels so good. Don't do that. Don't do that because that takes away from the stock and like they're sniping
I'm
mine.
doing it.
Stokes does that. I hate it when Stokes does that. When they're gone, I know Stokes did that. Anyway, our other sponsor is Dragon Shield. And our Dragon Shield accessory of the game this week is going to be this sweet playmat that Ben has over here. Ben, move your cards. Show them the playmat. Show them the
so
playmat.
cool.
It is called The Fallen. And there are sleeves that go with it. So if you want to check out this beautiful art and get beautiful sleeves to match, which we haven't opened yet, or Ben would be using right now. Don't worry, we'll get better at these as we go. Use the link in our description to make sure that the show gets a kickback. Use the promo code CGB5 to get a discount for yourself. Thank you, Dragon Shield, for sponsoring our show. It's the Worst Possible Commander Show. We talk about the worst thing we can do to each other. These are upgraded Precons and not in a game-changery way. There aren't a bunch of game changers in there. So I'm going to take, the H-boy over here has feelings. Who cares? We don't. So I like to highlight the new cards. I think that my best new card is Infantry Shield. This is an equipment. It has like the cost of a sword, which is 3 mana to cast, 2 mana to equip, and then my equipped creature has Menace and Mobilize X, where X is its power. I may not have mentioned, I'm playing Zurgo Storm Render, the Mardu one. This is a very aggressive Aristocrats-y deck. It has a lot of impact tremors to deal damage to everybody and Blood Artist to deal damage to everybody. It makes a lot of tokens. So an Infantry Shield, giving an equipped creature Mobilize X means that it makes, like, just on my commander alone, 3 1/1s attacking each of my opponents when Zurgo attacks. And so if there's an impact tremors, if there's a Blood Artist,
Is there a Perforos in there?
if there's a Perforos. So anyway, that's what I do. That's how this works. Ryan, hi.
Hello.
You're back.
I am back. I am playing Felothar, the Steadfast. It's a 0/5 human warrior. Each creature you control assigns combat damage to its toughness rather than its power. I'm playing butts.
You're playing
Big
cheeks.
Butts. Creatures I control can attack as though they don't have defender, and then I may pay 3, tap it, sack another creature, and draw cards equal to that sacrificed creature's toughness, and then discard equal to its power. So I am playing large bootied things. New card for the deck is this Jaws of Defeat. Whenever a creature I control enters, target opponent loses life equal to its difference between power and toughness. So 13.
Yeah.
So
Just
you
from
play a Tria Redemption.
Yep, 13 damage someone's face.
Yeah.
And then you sacrifice it, and you draw like 13 cards or
Correct.
something.
And I would discard 0.
That's pretty bad.
Tower defense just to help out, get through some game enders, little baby crater hoof and booties.
Okay.
So that's what I'm playing today.
Cool.
Beautiful. Looking forward to seeing what you do with all
With the
of
butts.
that booty. Oh my goodness. Ben,
What's up?
hi. You're not playing Teamer this time.
No.
We took it away from you.
Yeah, I was too good.
That's a little too good. Is it still too good is going to be the question. But what are you playing?
Yeah, I'm playing Teval, the Balanced Scale today. Spirit Dragon 4/4 flying. When he attacks, mill 3 cards, then you may return a land card from your graveyard to the battlefield tap. Whenever 1 or more cards leave your graveyard, create a 2/2 black zombie druid creature token. My worst possible today is going to be Steward of the Harvest, which is a 3/3 human druid. When this creature enters, exile up to 3 land cards from your graveyard. Creatures you control have all activated abilities of land cards exiled with this creature. So I would pick something like Foreboding Landscape. So I'll attack with all my zombies that I've made already, sacrifice them, and then make more zombies for next turn.
Okay.
Sick.
Yeah. Just like constant swarm of zombies, you know?
Sure.
Yeah.
You'll turn them all into Sakura tribe elders.
Yeah.
After you tap them
So
to
many
attack with them.
Oh, shoot. They'll get vigilant somehow.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out.
I was gonna let chat tell you. Sorry, comments. Don't want to offend any of them. But yes, that is actually a really cool card. And I'm curious what other lands you might be able to use it with. I believe there's a shifting woodland in there, which you could turn all of your zombies into things that could turn into other things in your graveyard. So there's more tricks. There's more than meets the eye. That's a different IP. Hi, Shay. Go ahead and take this before I ruin it.
All right. Well, today, I've got the Teamer deck. I'm playing Ureni of the Unwritten, which costs 4 in Teamer, and it is a 7/7 Spirit Dragon with Flying and Trample. Whenever he enters or attacks, look at the top 8 cards of my library. I may put a dragon creature card from among them onto the battlefield and put the rest on the bottom of my library in random order. So, when I was thinking about the worst possible, I was like, what am I going to be most excited to flip? And it's Miriam, Sentinel Worm. It's just so good. Flying, War 2, 6/6, makes copies, it's awesome. It rocks.
What's better than dragons?
More dragons!
Do walls have reach?
You're gonna need it. What do you think, Ben? How does it feel to see your dragons flying against you? Are you ready for this?
I don't think I am, really.
Yeah, you're bristling in jealousy. I've never seen you jealous in my life.
I am jealous, yeah.
Well, Ben is jealous. Shay is dragons. Ryan is butts. And I am mobilized. There's only one thing left to do, and that is do your worst.
I win the die roll. I'm going to go first. I'll draw. I'll play this Evolving Wilds, crack it for a forest, and I'll pass.
Okay.
Nice.
I will draw. I'll play this Frontier Bivouac. Bivouac?
Bivouac.
No, it is bivouac. Yeah.
I was reading it as if I was like French, maybe, like, there would be some.
Bivouac.
Anyway, I'll pass.
Draw. I'm also in fetch camp, so I'm gonna sheltered landscape and go get a mountain. Go ahead, Ryan.
Beautiful. Plains. Pass.
Nice. Untap. Draw. Twilight Mire. I'll tap 2 for a rampant growth, getting an island. Go ahead, Shay.
Okay, I'll untap and draw. I'll play a mountain. And then for 2, we got Mr. Sarkhan.
Mr.
Sarkhan.
They call me Mr. Dragon.
Yes. When he enters, I may behold a dragon. If I do, create a treasure token. Behold, it is a Storm Shriek Feral. So I can play it as a sorcery omen for 2, discard a card if I do draw 2 cards. And as a creature, it's got flying haste, and I can pay 2. This creature gets +1/+0 until end of turn. Okay, so I did behold a dragon, so I'll make a treasure token. And then also he says whenever a dragon you control enters, put a 1/1 counter on him until end of turn. He becomes a dragon in addition to his other types and gains flying. I'll pass.
I'll play tapped Windbrisk Heights, and we're gonna hide away 4. Ooh, what do we want to cast for free here? Put this card underneath, and the rest go to the bottom rando order, and I'll pass the turn.
Forest. 3 visits. Go find a forest, and I'm doing nothing else.
I'll untap. Draw. Play this island. And he's out.
Bump, bump,
Ball.
Okay.
He's a flying 4/4. Go ahead, Shay.
I'll untap and draw. I'll play this Bountiful Landscape as my land for turn. And then for 3, I'll cast an Elemental Bond. Whenever a creature you control with power 3 or greater enters, draw a card. I'm gonna go to combat. Ryan!
Again?
I'm attacking you for 2.
Don't block with my face.
Okay.
Again, that's the first attack of the game.
I know.
I'll pass.
All right, untap. Draw. I'll play the command tower and bring out Zurgo. Storm Render.
Yeah.
Mobilize 1, 3/3, and whenever a creature token I control leaves a battlefield, I can draw a card if it was attacking, otherwise each opponent loses 1 life. And I'll pass the turn. As you see, a huge threat. I have so many tokens.
We're coming for you.
Should be very, very, very afraid.
2 for an Overgrown Battlement, an 0/4 Defender. I can tap it to add green for each creature I control with Defender, which I happen to have. This Wall of Roots, a 0/5 Defender. And I may put a 0/1 counter on this creature and add a green. Ramp with butts.
Very much. Actually, that's a lot of mana with butts.
Yeah.
I'll untap, draw. Let's go right to combat. Shay, I'm jealous. 4 damage. Flying.
Get her.
I knew it. I'll take 4.
Oh, wait. On attacks, I'll mill 3.
Oh, that's the salamander with Encore, right?
Yeah, it is. Mutineer. And then I also milled Noxious Earhawk and Milliken.
Okay.
And I will return Evolving Wilds to the battlefield. Tapped.
And you make a zombie?
Oh, yes. And because of that, I'll make a zombie druid.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
The synergy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm taking 4.
Well, first I'll play this Myriad Landscape. I'm going to tap 4. Whoa. For a Timeless Witness, I'll return a target card from my graveyard to my hand. I'm going to return the Noxious Earhawk.
Mean.
Not rude. No, it's great if it's not to us.
And that is a card.
That is a card leaving your graveyard, yes.
More zombie.
Can you say it again?
Zombie.
Yes, another zombie. Sure. Totally what zombies make. Go ahead.
Most zombie noise I've heard.
Crazy. Okay, I'll untap. Paying 5. I'm gonna cast Reflections of Litjara. When it enters, I'm gonna choose Dragons. Whenever you cast a spell of the chosen type, copy that spell. And then I'll pass.
Terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. Untap Duro. I will attack Shay with my 3/3 Zurgo, and I will make a 1/1 warrior. The warrior will attack Ryan for being mouthy.
Oh, man.
And because it might survive over there.
I will declare block.
And I will say no blocks.
All right, 3 commanders Shay, bouncing off the Wall of Roots over here for the warrior. It does get sacrificed at end of turn. But maybe I can do something before then. I'll pay 2 and cast Idol of Oblivion. Taps to draw a card if I made a token, so I'm going to do that. Then I'll celebrate these mana bases with a tapped land.
Nice.
I'll go to the end step. I will sacrifice this token. Each opponent will lose 1 life because of Zurgo.
Okay.
And I'll pass the turn.
All right, let's Canopy Vista's land for turn. I will cast a Canopy Gargantuan.
Oh.
It's a
dragon.
It's a Dargon.
Oh.
Jealous.
Yeah, I'm a little jealous.
It is a 7/7 flying ward 2. And at the beginning of my upkeep, put a number of +1/+1 counters on each other creature you control equal to that creature's toughness. Pass turn.
What?
Pass turn.
Hello?
You're like, don't pay attention.
God.
Pass it. I'm going to untap.
We're cool. We're good.
Yeah. So what's CGB? What's scariest?
You're asking
With
me because I'm
permanence.
not the scariest.
Yes, you are correct.
God, I hate this when this happens to me. The
Wall of
scariest
Roots
is
is tough.
permanent. So there's Canopy Gargantuan, and that represents an additional 8 toughness on the next upkeep, right? Because the counters would go here and here. And then this commander does allow them to attack and deal damage equal to their toughness. So it represents like
They don't have trample.
2/8
They don't
power
have
attackers.
flying. They're just like big dudes.
Well, that's true.
That
'cause I
thing
have
sucks.
blockers. Yeah, that's what I was looking at
On the
too.
other hand, Shay's enchantment, Reflections of Litjar, represents double dragons, including her commander being a double trigger. But Shay sacrificed a treasure, so she only has 4 lands right now. So we might still have 2 turns. It's possible that we still have 1 or 2 turns before it kicks into gear. The other approach would be to let them fight.
Yeah,
Godzilla approach. Let them fight.
Okay, I'll just move straight to combat again, which is not what I usually do.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think so. Move to combat. I'm gonna swing 4 at Shay and 2 at CGB.
Attack trigger on the stack.
Yep. Well, that's on the sack. I'm gonna sacrifice my Evolving Wilds.
You held priority.
I know. To get a forest.
It's a big day.
I'll mill 3 on the attack. Forbidden Alchemy, Tassigard, and a Swamp. I will get back the Swamp attacked. And make another zombie.
Wow.
The army grows.
Yes.
Any block, Shay?
No blocks.
No blocks here either. I will take 2.
I'll take 4. That puts
8.
me at 8 commander damage.
Gonna have to start tracking that.
I'll play a Land of War Waste for my land drop for turn.
It's gonna be really funny to me if Ben's like, which permanent's the worst, and then deals with neither.
Oh, that's fine. We're
Shay,
all
go
friends
ahead.
here.
Buckle up.
I'm gonna untap and we'll draw. I'm gonna play Hinterland Harbor. And for 5 mana, I'm gonna cast Storm Shriek Feral. This is flying and haste.
Oh, we beheld
Was this
that.
the Beheld Dragon?
Yes,
Forgot
it is.
about that.
It is. And it's a 3/3, and I can pay 2, and this creature gets +1/+0 until end of turn. Now, things happen. Indeed. So I've got a Sarkhan trigger and a Reflections of Littjara trigger, and an Elemental Bomb trigger. So first, let's, we'll make another of these Storm Shriek Ferals from the Reflections of Littjara. Okay, great. And that's gonna put another trigger for Sarkhan. So, and another Elemental Bond trigger, right?
Yeah, that's how that works.
Okay, cool. So he's gonna get 2 +1/+1 counters, and I'll draw 2 cards. Hey, Ben,
What's up?
my dragons have haste.
Highest
Oh,
wave
do
total.
they? Oh my gosh, you're right. Oh my
It's
god.
happening. Shay's back.
Oh,
It's
God.
Shay.
Ben, I'm attacking you for 6 in
For
the air.
6 in the air. My flyer is tapped.
Yep.
Dang it. Going to 33.
Woo!
Nice.
And I'll pass.
All right, untap. Need a big turn. All right, fine. Here comes the general. Caesar, Legion's Emperor. Straight out of Fallout.
What do?
So whenever I attack, I may sacrifice another creature, and when I do, I choose 2 things. One is to make 2 1/1 red and white soldier creature tokens with haste that are tapped and attacking, and the other is draw a card and lose a life. And then there's also another mode that Shay uses every time that I'll never use about dealing some damage.
So that is an attack trigger.
It's an attack trigger.
Okay.
Yep. So I'm going to try to go to combat. Don't mess with me. may I go to combat?
I pass priority on trying to move to combat.
Yeah, sure.
Thanks. Okay, I'm going to attack Ryan with Zurgo and make a 1/1 warrior token. Resolve that trigger first. Then I will resolve Caesar's trigger, and I will sacrifice it to make 2 warrior tokens. And those are going to also be attacking Ryan. The other mode I'm choosing is to draw a card and lose a life. Oh, and one more thing. When a token dies inside of combat, I draw a card because of my commander.
I'll block your commander with my 0/4.
Thank you.
I will block one of your soldiers though with my 7.
You monster, you killed one? Okay. I mean, that's actually very nice of you because when this dies in
draw a
combat,
card.
I will draw a card.
Maybe you'll get a land.
Yeah, that's what we're going for. So post-combat, I'll tap the Idol of Oblivion and draw a card. I'll play this sweet exotic orchard. I'll discard Tarian's Journal, another card drawer, and I'll discard the redoubled Storm Singer because I think I'm too far behind to get that thing going. And I'll pass the turn.
At your end step,
Ben, if you do it, I'm killing your commander.
I'm going to tap 3 and putrefy your Canopy Gargantuan.
Oh, hold on.
Minor favorite?
Hold on. In response,
Minor
I
favorite.
have to discard one more card.
Oh!
Actually, it's my end step. I don't have to right now. Go ahead. I just wanted to feel like I was part of things.
Wow.
Proceed. You got a response to that?
Responses?
No.
Path to Exile.
Hey, now I have even more lands.
You sure do, bud.
In response to that, I'll sacrifice my Mirrored Landscape to also get 2 more lands.
Sure.
So, Ben,
What?
so how much did you pay for Putrefy?
3.
And how much did you pay for Mirrored Landscape?
Oh, shoot.
So did you just get countered by Ward?
I did. By accident. By accident. Shoot.
Technically, it goes on the stack. Like, do you want to pay? So I think actually you just don't sack the landscape and you're fine.
Yeah.
That's really funny though.
That is funny.
And Ryan, you're supposed to remember your Ward trigger.
I don't play Ward.
So yeah, do you pay the 2?
I will pay the 2.
All right. Can we go to his
fours.
cleanup step?
Yeah, I got my 4s from your.
I discard Vandal Blast because you guys don't believe in artifacts.
I will cast Felothar the Steadfast. Now each creature I control assigns combat damage equal to its toughness rather than its power. Go to combat. Ben, we'll swing at you for 4. I think I kind of want
The roots are coming after you, dude.
Oh, no. Is that it?
Yeah, 4 at you, Ben.
I'll block with my Timeless Witness.
Okay, second main. I will cast this. The Birth of Melitus. I will search my library for a Plains card. So I will search for a Plains. Reveal it, put it into my hand, and I will pass the turn.
You feel like you're playing powerful Magic?
Not anymore, Ben.
That's too bad. Anyway, I'm gonna untap. 6. He's back. Teval.
Back again.
Teval. Okay, Shay.
What?
Tear us under your reflections.
No.
Exile.
Yeah, rip it in half. That's right. Way to go. Ben, the interaction player over here.
Whew. Dog nabbit.
I'm very happy about that.
And I'll pass to my good friend Shay.
Oh, yes.
Such good friends.
Ureni of the Unwritten.
Indeed.
Good job, Ben.
Hey, yeah, it would have been really cool if I would have gotten the double triggers there, but you know.
Well, you got single triggers, so what's happening?
Yeah, okay, so let's go ahead and put a counter on Sarkhan. Boop. And then I will also draw a card.
Uh-huh.
Boop. And then Ureni.
In response, I'm gonna land Cyclist Ash Barons.
Oh my
Stop getting our hopes up.
I'm playing aggro. Why? If your hopes are up, you're the idiots. All right, proceed.
Here we go. So technically, just I get to look at the top 8, but it's more fun if we all get to look, right?
Oh yeah, flipping is very fun. Come on, Ben. Cursor.
Woo!
Cursor with the Ben flips.
What? Come on. Sulfur Falls.
Oh.
A Tushi.
Oh, we're not doing so great, Ben.
No, a Tushi is his deck. That's
Yeah, I'm the tushies here, all right?
Okay, that's a dragon. Okay, land.
Good.
Instant. What am I at? 1,
That's
2, 3,
6.
4, 5, 6. Ooh. Wait, Carrot Kick, Guardian,
oh, a new dragon. Hello.
new dragon, and one more.
Oh god.
It's Miriam.
No, Ben, what have you done?
Hey, she would have had 2 copies of it.
I think it's gonna be Miriam. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
She did
So
the,
bad.
she got the best card.
I know.
Sure did.
Great. Okay, so Miriam is going to enter. That's going to be another trigger on, or another counter on Sarkhan. All right, so Ben, Sarkhan is going to come your way.
Okay.
And Ryan, these 2 3/3s are coming your way.
No blocks.
No blocks.
Okay, you each take 6.
Now, the Sarkhan does have flying because of the dragons, so
Good
the
call.
zombies can't help.
Yes. And then I will pass.
You having fun, Shay?
Yeah.
You having a good time?
Yeah.
This is a good magical experience?
Yes.
Yeah, this is the trap of dragons. They lure you in with the big flashy, but don't be fooled. They're not very good. I'll draw for turn. How the heck am I supposed to attack people with this deck? When everything's bigger than this deck. This was the same problem Brent had.
Yeah, it was actually.
It really was. Everything's too big to get attacked, like at all times. I gotta try something. I'm dying over here. I'll tap 3 for this Crowded Crypt. Whenever a creature I control dies, I put a counter on this, and I can sack it for 6 mana to make 2/2 black Decayed Zombie tokens for the number of corpse counters on it. Let's go Corpse Knight. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield, each opponent loses 1 life.
Okay. Just
It's another creature. Okay.
Period.
Yep. Go to combat. I will. It seems sussy, but this is who we are. I will attack Shay with this 1/1 soldier.
Oh no!
And I'll put this trigger on the stack for Caesar, Legion's Emperor. So whenever I attack, I may sack a creature to do 2. All right?
Okay.
So I'll sacrifice this, and now I have 2 1/1 red and white soldier creature tokens with haste that are tapped and attacking, and I will draw a card and lose a life. When these 2 enter, you will each lose 2 life for Corpse Knight. And that was an attacking creature token, so I will draw a card from Zurgo. That is also a creature I control dying, so that is a crypt counter. A crypt counter?
Yeah, you don't count
A corpse counter. I know what my cards do. I will put a corpse counter on Crowded Crypt.
Where are these guys going now?
These are going at Shay.
Okay.
What?
Yeah, they're 2 1/1s going at Shay. Hi, Shay.
Hey.
Show dominance by letting them
Yeah,
through.
just right to your face.
Honestly, I'm thinking about it. No blocks.
No.
Yeah, aggro. Take 2.
Okay.
I will pass the turn. I have 7 in hand.
See, the whole turn was sus.
Crazy.
Couldn't block those. Something bad would have happened.
Draw a card.
There's something about CGB playing aggro that just unnerves the table,
Exactly.
am I right?
My saga will go to 2. I will make this 0/4 wall. I'm going to use my commander's ability, pay 3, sacrifice another creature. I will sacrifice the wall that I just spent time drawing.
Wow.
What's that do?
I will draw 4 cards and I will discard 0 cards.
That's insane.
Bust.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Were they good? I'm really jealous. You should just tell me they're good.
I think this one's pretty good. And everyone is gonna be mad.
No. Even you?
I love being mad.
Oh, no.
I'm gonna cast this Battle of Bywater. It'll destroy all creatures with power 3 or greater. And then I create a food token for each creature I control.
3 or greater, huh?
3 or greater,
my
baby.
zombies have 2.
Oh, 3 or greater on my commandy. I have a response. I actually have a response this time. But first,
Okay.
Ben.
No, I don't have a response.
No response.
Okay. 2 white. Grand Crescendo for 0. Creatures I control gain indestructible until end of turn.
Oh boy.
Wow. Okay.
That's what I got.
Okay.
And
Shoot, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
my favorite part in Lord of the Rings is when the hobbits kill all the dragons at the Bywater battle. Am I right, you guys?
That's no
I'll
fun.
create food token for each creature I control, which is currently 3. All right, go to combat.
I am indestructible until end of turn.
You are indestructible.
You should
That's
attack me.
pretty cool. Nah, I'm good. I really hurt Shay there.
Yeah, you did.
I might need Shay's help a little bit. I'm gonna keep my defenders defending me.
No.
Pass the turn.
Sus.
I'll tap 1 for a soul ring.
It's like a temple of false gods that costs mana. It's so much worse, actually.
I'm gonna tap 3 black. Delving 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
What? Huh?
Delving 5, paying 3 black for an afterlife from the loom.
It is
New
low.
card alert. New card alert.
What the heck is
each-
the afterlife from the loam?
For each player, choose up to 1 target creature card in that player's graveyard. Put those cards on the battlefield under your control. They're zombies in addition to their other types.
What?
Oh, I should have pathed my own thing.
Oh, you should have.
So I'm gonna choose Miram,
Oh.
the dragon you had,
God.
and whatever that creature was you had, CGB.
Yeah.
That's unimportant.
Wait, it's pretty important.
Oh, because that makes a...
It
Yeah.
could be very important with your. Oh my god. Okay.
Ben.
You get redoubled Storm Singer, which has an attack trigger that makes copies of tokens that enter the battlefield this turn tapped and attacking.
Oh, okay. And then I'll have Miram enter.
Yeah.
And then I'll copy Canopy Gargantuan when that enters with Miram.
Yeah, that's what happens.
Holy.
Got that copy token over there, Shay? And then I'll get, from my graveyard, a Timeless Witness, which will return the Tassiger to my hand.
Wow.
Look at that
Just-
play.
Wow.
Yeah, you're going to be fine, because I'm going to pay 1 life for a black
No.
to play a Citrus Supplier and mill 3.
Okay.
That's kind of anticlimactic, but okay.
Yeah, I know, but
Kaboom!
Stitcher Supplier.
nice effects. Okay, well,
Yo.
some unfortunate shenanigans from Ryan makes me attack Shay for 6.
Oh my god. What?
Wow, you attacked the lowest life total just
Yeah.
now.
Ben, who
She's
are
open.
Who are you?
Sultai changes the person.
It turns you into a dishonest gamer on the spot.
I love Sultai.
That's 6 damage, huh?
Yep.
I'm taking it.
I'm just gonna do this now so I don't forget. Soul Ring, Myriad. I'm gonna get 2 swamps. All right, I will pass to you, Shay.
Okay.
Okay.
Do something.
Yeah.
Gonna untap and draw for 8. You're ready. The Song of Unending.
Oh.
A different one.
A different one.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Flying, protection from white and black. When he enters, deal X damage divided as you choose among any number of target creatures and/or planeswalkers your opponents control, where X is the number of lands you control. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Wow.
There is a minor problem.
What?
Is it Ward?
Yes.
Ward's a problem.
Ward is a problem.
Oh, on both of them.
Yeah, they both have ward. All 3 of them have ward.
They
Forget.
Oh, jeez.
mega warded. Oh, she was gonna copy that.
See a Stitcher Supplier.
She was gonna copy
She was,
that,
yeah.
you guys.
I
We
was.
were gonna die.
It was gonna be
Oh.
awesome. It was gonna be awesome. So then I've got 7 damage. Got 7 damage. CGB.
Hi.
I really didn't want to mess with any of your stuff, but the ward thing, I gotta
Stinky.
swerve. I gotta swerve.
Okay.
I gotta change my plan a little bit. Pivot, if you will. So I'm gonna direct 2 of the 7 damage to your Corpse Knight, because that's pretty threatening to me.
You're at the lowest life total.
5 left.
It does make sense. I hate it though.
I'm sorry.
Well, just point the other 5 somewhere
I
else.
will.
We'll be okay.
I will. All right, so then of the remaining 5, 3 is gonna go to the redoubled Storm Singer.
Formerly mine. I'm sensing a pattern.
So then Timeless Witness and Stitcher Supplier will be the last 2 targets.
Okay.
I'll get a Crowded Crypt counter when the Corpse Knight dies.
When Stitcher Supplier dies, I will mill 3.
Give me
Crypt of
this back.
Agadine, Essence Anchor, and an
That creature
island.
you control.
When this enters, I will draw from the Elemental Bond. Then I'll pass.
Ben.
I'm really excited for my upkeep, guys.
I bet you are. I bet you are.
Sorry,
Draw.
And Shay.
Ward is toxic.
Ward is the word.
Ward is the worst. I'm going to cast Loyal Apprentice. So there's a 2/1 with haste, and as lieutenant at the beginning of combat, I make a Thopter if I control my commander.
Wow.
Okay.
Go to combat.
All good?
Thopter trigger.
Yep.
Thopter.
Go to combat. We're declaring attackers. I'm looking at Ben over there. Am I sending Zurgo into harm's way? Am I sending all these creatures into harm's way? Can I win without them? I'll attack Ben with the 3 tokens. I know, weak. I will trigger Caesar Legion's Emperor, and I will sacrifice one of the warriors on the ground. I will choose to make 2/1/1 attacking tokens, and here we go. I'm gonna put a counter on the Crowded Crypt, and I'm also gonna choose that damage equal to the number of creature tokens I control to target opponent. Shay.
Wow,
I
it's
know.
so good, right?
It's so good. So that's 4 damage to you, Ben. I also draw a card for Zurgo. I'll tap the Idol of Oblivion to draw another card. Well, we'll go for it now. I'm going to activate Windbriskites. And for free, I'm going to cast Will of the Mardu. That's how it's said, right? So, create a number of 1/1 red warrior creature tokens equal to the number of creatures target player controls. Hi, Ben.
Hi.
What was that, 6 creatures?
6 creatures.
Then, Wildemar deals damage to target creature equal to the number of creatures I control.
Whoa.
Bang, bang. Target the token copy of Canopy Gargantuan.
Okay.
I'm gonna pay the 2 for the ward.
I better. Seems like the move, doesn't it? Dun, 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 6 warriors entering the battlefield, and 6 damage. Their ward paid. 6 damage. Oh, actually, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 damage.
Okay.
It's 13.
There we go.
Damage, yeah.
Well, here's your copy token.
Oh, thanks.
Destroyed.
Okay. There is hope. There are 3 1/1 red. There are 3 1/1 red and white soldier tokens on the ground from Caesar, and 1 Thopter in the air coming at you.
I'll block the Thopter and one of the soldiers.
Okay. Those will die. 2 more counters on Crowded Crypt. 2 card draws from Zurgo. And you take 2 damage.
Yep. 18.
You're at 18. And Shay's at 18. I'm going to cast a Talisman of Indulgence, my favorite talisman. I do like to indulge myself in a good talisman. I'll go to discard and drop this mountain. Go ahead.
Awesome. My saga will trigger. I will gain 2 life.
Nice.
I will cast this Carven Caryatid.
Caryatid?
Caryatid.
Caryatid?
Caryatid.
Is that how it's actually said?
Created.
Caryatid?
Caryatid?
Caryatid.
Caryatid?
2/5 defender. When this creature enters, I will draw a card. Unless somebody counters it.
No, I just go ahead and draw it.
You're clean.
I will make 3 green mana. Activate my commander to sacrifice the Caryatid.
Had no chance.
I will draw 5 and discard 2.
When's the part where you kill a dragon?
Discard and discard. Lightning Greaves and a Rogue Passage.
Wow.
Tap for a green. For an Arboreal Grazer. 0/3 Reacher.
Staple. Absolute staple in Brawl.
When this creature enters, I may put a land card from my hand onto the battlefield tapped.
Nice.
Be a Llanowar Waste. I will main phase.
Ooh, I love it when it starts with that.
Yeah, STP.
STP.
So it's
Your
a
Canopy Gargantuan paying the ward
Yeah.
cost.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Exiled into your exile pile.
Beautiful.
I will
play.
gain 7.
Okay, go to combat. Pass through combat. And I will pass the turn.
Tap an 8. Commander. Copying it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
cool. Shay, you got a
Can I have
copy
that
token.
copy token back? I know I gave it to you. I thought you'd use it next.
Shout out to the copy tokens that come in these precons. It's a nice dragon copy of a dragon effect going on. Perfect for your Miram decks.
Ooh, yee.
I'm going to tap 2 for Ripples of Undeath. Beginning of my pre-combat main phase, mill 3 cards. You may pay 1 and 3 life. If you do, return a card from among those cards into your hand. I'll pay 2. For life from the loam, I'll return 3
All the
lands from my...
All the loans.
Yeah, all, yeah.
The
I get
low
it.
machine.
I get the island, swamp, and myriad landscape to my hand.
Oh wow, did a card leave your graveyard?
Yeah.
Wow.
They
Funny how
did.
that works.
It did. Zombie. Druid.
How many?
Dos Zombo.
Oh, it's... Yeah. Okay, I'm going back to my roots, guys. 6 damage at CGB in the air because he has the highest life total.
That's what it is. Yeah, you got it. I'm down to 30.
And I'll pass.
I'll play Haven of the Spirit Dragon as my land for turn. Okay, for 6, I'm gonna cast Kaiga, the Tide Star. When he dies, gain control of target creature.
I remember him.
Oh no, one of your zombie druids.
Yeah,
Bummer.
Totally. Yeah, that's gonna be an elemental bond trigger. I will draw. For 2, Dragon Tempest. Would have been
That
so
is
cool
interesting.
if I had that in my hand before, but I just drew it, so whatever. Whenever a creature you control with flying enters, it gains haste until end of turn. Whenever a dragon you control enters, it deals X damage to any target where X is the number of dragons you control. CGB, I'm gonna send 10 at you.
Yeah, let's go. It doesn't have trample, does it?
Nope, just
I need
10.
I need to save a Thopter next time.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's why I blocked the Thopter.
Crunch? I'm at 20?
Yep. That's all for me.
That's that. That's the thing?
That's
you
all.
did the thing?
Yep.
Great. Okay. I'm going to take a damage. Make a black mana. I'll cast Corrupted Conviction. I will sacrifice one of the warrior tokens, and I will draw 2 cards. Each of you will lose 1 life because we're not in combat, and Zurgo does that whenever a token leaves the battlefield under my control. And I will put a corpse counter on the Crowded Crypt, up to 6. I'm going to cast Infantry Shield. Equipped creature has Menace and Mobilize X, where X is equal to its power. If I were to attach this to, say, Caesar, Legion's Emperor, when Caesar attacks, I'll make 4 1/1 red warrior tokens.
So 4 total, not 4 each.
Yep, 4 total, not 4
So
each.
it's not fully mobilized then.
Or
it is. Okay.
Mobilize is just 1 token, not each.
Okay.
That would be like myriad for
Yep.
tokens. So I highlighted this when I was talking about worst possibles because I found it very cool. Guess what? I still find it cool. I'm going to equip the Infantry Shield to Caesar Legion's Emperor. Then I'm going to cast a card.
Oh boy.
You may have heard of it. I don't know. It's called War Leader's Call. It gives creatures I control +1/+1, and whenever a creature enters the battlefield under my control, 1 damage to each opponent.
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Oh boy. Move to combat.
Yep.
I will make a Thopter token, and that will deal 1 damage to everybody from War Leader's Call. Combat. Oh, this is the attacking part. It's very sweaty. It's very difficult. Ryan, I'm attacking you with Caesar Legion's Emperor, a Thopter, Zurgo, Stormseeker, and Loyal Apprentice. Ben, you get the rest. The full warrior Mardu Legion. So that's 7 2/2s. On attack. Triggers. Hold on. Zurgo makes a 2/2 warrior that sacrifices on end step. When that enters, each of you will take 1 damage from War Leader's Call. Caesar's ability resolves, and I will sacrifice a creature and make 2 more 1/1 creatures.
So there's 2 more.
These will be the red-white warriors, and I'll sacrifice the warrior that was going to die on end step anyway. So that's 2 more 2/2s entering the battlefield. So each of you will take 2 more. I also draw a card because of Zurgo's ability. Infantry, I also get another mode on this.
Okay.
So let's see. I have the Infantry Shield ability, and this is a 5/5. So I'm going to make 5 warriors that are attacking Ben.
Okay.
And each of you will take 5 when those enter.
Shade.
And I will resolve Caesar's last ability that I said I wouldn't use, but I lied. Caesar deals damage to target opponent equal to the number of creature tokens that I control. So that's 15 creature tokens. Oh, geez, somebody's life total is 15.
But you were attacking me. You
I
wanted to
did.
attack
That's
me,
right.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. Should I have done that? Maybe not. You know what? I'm doing 15 to Ryan.
Whoa!
Yeah, I'm going for it.
Whoa!
I'm trying to kill you all.
Yeah, I'm gonna sack a food. Gain 3 life.
Gain 3 life.
And then lose 15.
15.
Declare blocks. I will block your no flyers. Okay, I'll block your loyal apprentice with Grazer and your commander with the Wall of Roots.
Okay. And so this is a 4 and this is a 3. So the Grazer and the apprentice right now are scheduled to trade.
Yep.
All right. And right now you have unblocked 7. Ben?
I'm just gonna block 1 for each of my 7 creatures. One
So
warrior.
you're blocking 7 of the warriors.
Yep.
Assuming, is this the warriors? This actually matters.
Oh, yeah.
Is this the warriors that will die at end of turn or the warriors that will live at end of turn?
That will die at end of turn. Because Zurgo is...
Zurgo says if they die outside of combat, each opponent loses 1 life.
Oh, outside of combat.
Yep. So the ones that die are the ones that you're going to want to kill right now.
I'll block the ones that will die at end of turn.
And then 2 of the others, probably.
Yeah.
Okay. So this group here is going to die in combat. They're each 2/2, so any of your 2/2s are also going to die.
So I'll have 5 zombies.
So before that happens, just let's check the unblocked damage. So you're taking 14 unblocked.
No, jeez. Okay. Man.
Boom.
I mean, if we survive, we could probably just kill him.
Yeah,
Yes,
if we
that's
survive.
why I had to make it count. That's why I had to make it count.
Yeah.
So damage resolves.
Damage is resolved.
Yep.
All right.
6, 7.
I have 5 zombies dying.
The loyal apprentice died. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 creatures die. So the crowded crypt is going to go to 14.
Well,
It's getting really crowded. It's getting really crowded. 7 tokens died, so I'm going to draw 7 cards.
jeez.
Ooh, okay. Still in combat here. Look around, look around. The Caesar did not die. This was in the air. This didn't die. This didn't die. The zombies died. Any death triggers for you? I don't think so.
Nothing
No
for
death
me.
triggers for you. Okay, okay, okay. I'm going to tap the Idol of Oblivion, and I'm going to draw a card. Well, Ben's at 1. I can do
What's
something
up?
about that. See, there are like 3 cards in my deck I could draw from here that would win it. Okay, we're gonna go for it. I'm gonna cast a Deadly Dispute. And I will sacrifice a token, which will make each of you lose 1 life.
No. I died.
Dang it!
We got Ben.
My dreams of getting Miriam back.
Hey, he's exiled at least.
Yep. Crowded Crypt goes to 15. And I draw 2 and make a treasure. Oh my god, I think I failed this city.
No!
This is a disaster. This is disgusting. This is abysmal. This is grotesque. This is vile. This is deplorable. Is this what aggro is like? You're just always short in the end. In the end, you have nothing. You have nothing. And all of your cards end up just discarded fodder in the trash bin. Pass.
Untap.
Make these tokens leave the battlefield. Do it.
Cast Jaws of Defeat.
Jesus Christ.
Oh man, my worst possible.
You want to read that again for me really quick?
I need a
Yeah, it's an enchantment. Whenever a creature I control enters, target opponent loses life equal to the difference between that creature's power and its toughness. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast this Gyre Sage. Jaws of Defeat will trigger. I will do 1 damage to CGB. Boop. I'll then cast this Wall of Omens. I will draw a card. I will trigger Jaws of Defeat for CGB.
Me?
Yep.
Boop, 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 boop.
Oh yeah, evolve. Bloop, bloop. Go to combat.
Yeah?
9 at you.
And me?
Yeah.
Are you sure? I'll take it. Down to 5?
Oh man.
Yeah.
And yeah, didn't quite get there. Shay, go ahead.
I'll just make sure you're very aware of the relative permanence in play.
Yep. I see. For 6. Steel Hellkite.
Boo.
It does get haste. The dragon to
That's how that works.
Uh-huh.
Resolves.
Whenever a dragon you control enters, it deals
Food.
Yeah, you ate food in response?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Now he's tapped out.
Whenever a dragon enters, it deals X damage to any target where X is the number of dragons you control. CGB.
Yo.
3.
My face?
Yeah.
Noise.
Okay. I go to 2.
I'm so afraid right now.
This is dramatic.
Okay, also Elemental Bond. I'll draw a card. I'll go to combat.
Nah, you can pass through it.
I'll go to combat. I'm so afraid right now. Ugh. I'm gonna send Ureni and Kaiga to CGB and the Steel Hellkite to Ryan.
Any blocks?
Do your thing.
No blocks.
No blocks.
Sacrifice this for a white.
Yes.
And cast.
Yeah.
Secure the waste for 0.
I was so
Shay, what do you know? Dragon's still good. Am I right? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, man! If I had just drawn a sack outlet. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a really wild game. That was a lot of fun. That was a pop off and a half all over the board. Well done. All right, let's find our CoolStuffInc.com cards of the game. Yes, it's time for the CoolStuffInc.com card of the game. Thank you to CoolStuffInc.com for sponsoring this segment. That's why it's called the CoolStuffInc.com card of the game. And use the promo code WORST at checkout at CoolStuffInc.com to pick up something like this card of the game, and you'll get a discount. Promo code WORST. I think I said that. Yeah. My card of the game is War Leader's Call.
Pretty good.
Not a bad card. Not a bad card. If I had just found one way to sacrifice or kill all of those freaking tokens, Zurgo was gonna bring it home. And I drew like 10 cards, and I didn't quite get there, but dang did we go for broke. Because I knew I wasn't gonna untap after all that. There's no way I was gonna untap after that.
When I gave you a hug.
When you go for it, you know you're at the end, and sometimes you just gotta rip the right card. I failed, because I'm not good at aggro. Ryan, what's your card of the game?
My card of the game is the card that everyone was fighting over, the Canopy Gargantuan.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
It's not one of my butts. Like, I'm a little sad that it's not like the big booties.
It
but has a big
respects
butt.
booties.
It does respect.
It looks around and says, "You get a booty, and you get a booty."
I tried to
You get a booty.
tried to distribute booty and everybody.
This is like the really good trainer, you know, on those like TV shows, those personal trainers, and like say they're gonna get everyone in shape. They like teach everybody else to have a great booty.
Although, I mean, that dragon's got a booty. Like, look at that thing. That is a thick dargan.
Yeah, you had it, I had it, never triggered.
No, I didn't. There was 3 of them.
Yeah.
Everybody did what they could to keep that from happening.
Yeah.
Speaking of keeping something from happening, Ben, what the hell was going on over there?
My card of the game was Afterlife from the Loom. Loom. Wonders. And I was looking at people's graveyards, and I was like, that's why I asked CGB if he had any good creatures, but I was mainly looking at your guys' graveyards to get your dragons out. Yeah. And it just worked for, till you all were like, we gotta get rid of some stuff on his board. I'm like, oh, whoa, cool.
Oh, I don't want 60 power. Oh, no.
You really found a way to play Miram in your Sultai deck.
I know.
That's what you did.
Yeah.
That's what you did. Yeah, that's so bad. That's Ben Classic.
Yep.
And also, what is usually Ben Classic is just popping off with a bunch of dragons, but this time there's a new Queen of the Skies. First win with dragons?
I think so, yeah.
All right, what's your card of the game?
My card of the game was Miram, funny enough, because, it was really good, and Ben was super jelly, and he stole Miram.
Yeah. That's how jealous I was. Is that I had to grab him.
Give him back. Yeah, but I get it, he's real good.
I love how you played 2 of Urenis.
Yeah.
Ureni and other Ureni.
Yep.
And it's still like, what would be better than those Urenis? 2 Ureni.
Yeah.
More Urenis.
Exactly.
Yeah, this is just the way it is.
Yep.
So there you go. Shay stared at the blank page before her, something looking out the dirty window.
The sun illuminates the
That's the one. She was reaching. There was something in the distance. It was so close, she could almost taste it. And the rest was unwritten. Thank you for staying till the end of the episode. They don't call us the best possible Commander show. They call us the worst possible Commander show. So I don't want any negative comments about my singing. And the best thing you can do is to stay till the end, despite our best efforts to drive you away with weird vocals like mine. So hit like, hit subscribe, top it off, and also visit our sponsors using the links in the description. And from all of us here at the Worst Possible Commander Show, to all of you at home, you're cool.